Hello friends, today I wanted to share what I eat in a day, so let's get started. To start off, every morning as soon as I wake up, I like to drink a glass of water. It's important to hydrate after waking up since your body hasn't been able to get water in while you were sleeping, and I find that starting the day like this really helps me drink enough water throughout the day. I have been adding this L-glutamine supplement into my water for a while now, and I'm really pleased with it. I saw online that it could help with bloating and digestive issues, and I really do think that my digestive system feels a lot better and more comfortable now. This is probably the most consistent I've ever been with taking something, but I love how much better I have been feeling with it, so I plan on continuing to drink it. Make sure if you're watching this right now and haven't had any water to drink, go hydrate. For breakfast, I usually go for something quick and easy since I need to get ready for school. I love making Greek yogurt bowls since they are so easy to put together and full of protein to help me stay full until lunch. It was recently strawberry season here in Korea, and I decided to splurge on some to treat myself and of course for the sake of this video. I don't eat very much fruit because it is so expensive, but from time to time I will get some for myself as long as I know I can finish it since I don't want to have any go bad and waste it. So I'm just preparing the berries and cleaning them up so I can slice them up in a bit. Strawberries are probably my favorite fruit because while they are super sweet and yummy, they are also one of the only fruits that don't make me nauseous after I eat them. They're also super versatile, and I like that they taste good in a lot of different things like smoothies or cake. If I had a blender here in Korea, I would definitely have made a smoothie every day for breakfast, but unfortunately I don't. If I were to differentiate between strawberries in Korea and the United States, I would say that there is a slight texture difference. Korean strawberries are a little bit softer and smaller, while American ones are more firm, if that makes any sense. Some people say Korean ones are sweeter, but to me, I think it really depends on the box you get. Regardless, strawberries are just delicious, and even more so when they are in season, so if they are in season where you live, I would totally recommend getting some. I also wanted to mention that the clips in this video were not actually filmed all in one day, so it's not technically a what I eat in a day, but since my eating habits are pretty regular and just kind of repetitive, I figured I could just combine a couple days worth since in the end, the day-to-day meal plan does not change very much. This is my favorite Greek yogurt at the moment. It is the plain kind with no extra sugar, and I find that it is the perfect thickness and tart amount. I don't precisely measure how much yogurt I put in, but I would say it's usually about 3/4 of a cup. It also depends on how I'm feeling that morning, but since I do add extra mix-ins, I try to put less than I would need if I didn't have anything additional with the yogurt. And also, quick side note, but do you guys eat the yogurt left on the plastic? I found out that some people just throw it away, and it made me curious to see if I was the only one who does eat it. Anyway, I love adding in some granola for extra sustenance, and the crunchy bits work really well with the yogurt. I find that Korea does not really have granola and more of a cereal kind, but it's not too bad depending on the brand. It's not my favorite granola, as I do like a chunkier version, like the one you see in acai bowls, but I will take whatever I can get. For the purpose of the video, I did try to make it pretty, but usually I'll just dump the granola into the yogurt and mix it up. That's usually what my breakfast looks like since normally I don't have fruit to add in, and just that is enough for me. I tried to lay out the berries aesthetically, but looking back, I don't even know what I was doing. It doesn't look terrible, but definitely not the aesthetic I was going for. Let's just enjoy me struggle to layer the strawberries on. Also, since the yogurt is unsweetened, I do like to add some honey, but other than that, I like that it doesn't taste super sugary. And that's pretty much it. I literally have this breakfast about 5 days a week and love it, so if you are looking for an easy but filling breakfast, I totally recommend Greek yogurt. Lunch is usually pretty repetitive as well. It depends on whether I'm home or at school, but if I am home, most of the time I prefer to make cheesy egg toast. Again, it follows a common theme of being quick and easy, but it also has all the things I like, so it's perfect. I start off with these humongous bag of mozzarella cheese. I love cheese and it's kind of expensive here, so I decided to buy it in bulk. What I'll usually do is take a piece of sandwich bread and cover it generously with cheese, making sure I get a pretty even layer all over. And then it heads into my mini oven to get all toasty and melty. While the bread is being toasted and the cheese is melting, I fry up an egg. I like to cook the egg over easy or just a little bit more until the yolk has set, since for this particular meal, I don't like having the yolk run all over the place. It's just a little easier to eat it this way, but I do love a runny egg for fried rice. After the egg is done and my toast is done, all I need to do is place the egg onto the melted cheese and voila! An easy lunch is served. If I am eating lunch out, it's usually when I'm at school. The cafeteria closest to my lecture hall has this pasta and I really love it, but honestly, it is a little expensive when considering it is cafeteria food in the end. So I just get it from time to time as a rare treat. I also usually eat kimbap on campus, and surprisingly, the kimbap is actually really good, so I'll just alternate in between the two. When I'm at home, I usually like to eat a snack in between meals. Lately, I have rediscovered the joy that is chips and like to enjoy some as I rest. I've been really into Pringles lately, and the ones here in Korea are not as salty, which is nice, but dangerous, as I could eat the whole can in one sitting. I really have to restrain myself. Sour cream and onion is my favorite, but I did also try this interesting flavor, spicy garlic prawn. It was okay, but sour cream and onion is way better. Snacks work best when watching something, and on this day, I was watching a vlog by my favorite YouTuber, Remy. Dinner is probably the most inconsistent meal I have, since sometimes I eat leftovers, make ramen, go out with friends, or order delivery. Since I've been cooking more at home lately, I decided on ordering food for the first time in a while. One of my favorite foods is tteokbokki, but whenever I get delivery, I always get rosé tteokbokki because it's always so good and so consistent. Plus, I like getting street food tteokbokki for the regular spicy kind. I also really love the butter garlic fries that are an option at these tteokbokki places, so I decided to go all out. Whenever I order food, I always try to get 1 to 2 servings more than what I can eat so that I have leftovers for the next few days. This way, the delivery fee is negated and it's not too bad. Also, it's nice to not have to cook all the time. But honestly, rosé tteokbokki is so bomb and they need to bring this to the States because I think this will be one of the foods I miss most when I go back. In the evenings after dinner, I like to treat myself to a beer. On this day, it was something called a lemon gin, which technically isn't a beer, but I also really like this as it tastes just like juice. I'd like to clarify though that evening drinking isn't an everyday thing, but more so once or twice a week. I always have a drink on Friday nights though, because Fridays are when I heal and I sit back and watch my favorite show before going to bed. I'll also usually have a snack with it, such as chips or something sweet. This day it was chocolate, but I recharge as I drink and munch on something. It's become a routine for me and I really look forward to my Friday nights. There's just something about enjoying a drink and laughing while watching TV, and it makes the week's stress just fade away. I love this part of my routine, and honestly, it is so therapeutic and de-stressing. And yeah, that's usually how I will wrap up my day. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want more videos like this, where I share what I eat or my day-to-day life. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye!